And also you have this Analects Renovated.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And then you make it very applicable and a kind of guidance for life.
So the way to dismiss this misunderstanding to come to the point. The point relating to human nature, very much common sense. Now, I, for one, try to bring it to the world. And I set up a institute in Qufu, the birthplace of Confucius. I picked this location because it's the most appropriate location.
Yeah, exactly.
And I call my institute New Institute. I adopted a few new approaches. Number one, I select from the Analects, which consists of 500 odd passages. I just select just above 100, about 1/5 of the whole Analects. Because what really matters is about a few dozens, which is a lot already.
Yeah.
Few dozen aspects. But I combined to this book 110 passages. So, the first thing I do, something new, is strict selection. What is relevant? Keep it. What is not so relevant? Forget it. Because you only serve to confuse the readers. And the readers cannot all of a sudden absorb so many things, so many complicated things. I have received one compliment. Is this guy I read my book and said, "Oh, now I understand what Confucianism is."
Wow.
I was so much consoled, So the next thing I do is put it in plain English. And third thing I do is make some comments where necessary. Some of the passages can be slightly or can be somewhat contradictory, You got to put in some comments to explain. For instance, 人能弘道，非道弘人。This 非道弘人 sounds contradictory, isn't it? If you don't explain, people will be bewildered, will be puzzled. One place he says he can, the another place he says he can't. So this is my new approach. And the result is this small little book with big wording, easier to read.
And great ideas.
And
so those two phrases. What is the meaning of those two phrases in the Chinese?
人人弘
Give
道，
you
非
that.
道非道弘人。Yeah.
Oh, no.
So 非道 can read 非道弘人 or 非道弘人. There's ambiguities there. Yeah, it's in the language. But Alan.
To put it in a simple way, it means man can enhance
Yeah.
Dao.
Yeah.
Now I explained Dao in the episode. 非道弘人 not Dao to enhance man. Now, it's very puzzling. Anybody who reads that phrase will be puzzled. Now, what is Dao, by the way? What is Dao?
The way.
You know what? You have used the word Dao so many times. What is Dao in that sense?
Exactly. It's different from the Taoist idea of Tao. It's the
Different.
Yeah, it's different. It's the Confucian idea.
This is the
Confucian Tao.
human.
Tao.
It's the
a
human,
human
way.
Tao.
The human way.
Yeah, it's not the cosmic Tao.
No.
It's human Tao. And what is Tao?
Yeah.
So the
What is Tao?
human
Skill.
can enhance the human Tao,
Tao, yeah.
but the human Tao
Cannot enhance
the
human.
human.
Yeah. So there's no such thing pre-given. You can just take.
It
And
doesn't,
the
yeah.
Tao has to pave. You have to pave the way.
You have to work at
You
it.
work at it.
Yeah.
That's, and
It's a
Tao.
process. It's not an object. It's not a
The way I put it
discrete
is,
item.
it's a series of principles and truths. That is Tao,
Yeah.
Confucian Tao. So man can enhance Tao because man's experience, certain principles can be derived from it, certain truths can be derived from it. So it can add on to Tao. And Tao is still growing, slowly, because more truths and more principles are added onto it. So man can enhance Tao, not the other way around.
So humans can be creative.
In fact, it is the other way around. So that is the contradiction.
That the Tao
Because
enhances.
man, Confucius one day was so worked up. He said, 朝闻道，
西死可以。
夕死可也. If I am enlightened by the Tao in the morning, I die in the evening without regret. That important. So Tao can enhance man.
So he seems to be contradictory here.
So in my
Mutuality.
in my
Mutuality.
comments here, I crack my head. How to explain this? One place it can enhance man, the other place it cannot enhance man. So my explanation that I try out in this book is this. He uttered these two phrases at different times of his life. I don't know what, I guess different times of his life. Maybe the one to die in the evening without regret is maybe earlier on. Anyway, I don't know, when he was maybe 30 or something. And the other one maybe 60 or something like that. So he forgot what he said before.
He learned this as well.
Yeah, you said it caused a debate. That's
Yeah.
your comment.
Yeah,
Oh, thank you.
because my explanation calls for debate, nobody, still haven't
Heard other people comment.
haven't got endorsement by other people.
It's good research topic. We will.
Yeah, but
yeah.
this is the best way I can explain.
Yeah.
That is why he said 非道弘人.
Do we have different needs at different stages of our lives?
Exactly.
Yeah, so the feeling, the perception is a bit different.
Yeah.
I mean, just for instance, I'm guessing on it. At 30 and 60, the perception is slightly different.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he also, for example, he says, 克己复人, you have to restrain yourself. 克己复人, you restrain yourself to fulfill 人, but at the same time said you have to do it solely rely on yourself. You cannot rely on others. So on the one hand, he said you have to restrain yourself. On the other hand, he says you have to rely on yourself. It also seems like a contradictory.
But that one is not too much strong contrast.
Yes, if you think about it, the self actually has these two aspects. Yeah. Thank you so much.